Hello there guys, it's Joel here, aka Gallucks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, the microphone is back because she's feeling serious. It's a very, very important video today. It's fashion trends that I hate. I say hate, I mean I dislike. I'm Joel, aka Gallucks. I make fashion content about personal style, things that I like, things that I don't like here on YouTube. I also post nearly daily over on Instagram and now and again over on TikTok. I'm just at Gallucks everywhere if you want to find me on those platforms as well. First and foremost, thank you for watching my most recent video. It's had a lot of views. Second of all, I'm going to try and not slobber on the microphone, but it's really, really difficult to do. So it's a very good microphone. It just hears every little, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to try and move it away after I finish speaking. Basically, someone just commented being like, do you want to give the microphone or whatever? And maybe I do. Maybe that's what I want to do. But I want to talk about fashion trends that I don't like because, it's the end of the year. Well, we're coming up to the holiday season. And a lot has happened in fashion this year. A lot of good things and a lot of bad things. So I kind of want to round it off with things that I don't like. And then I'll make another video of things that I do like to keep the positivity. What I will say with fashion trends is that I feel like in our current climate of our TikTok era, that trends come and go really quickly. And I hate that. I actually have so many pieces in my wardrobe that I've worn for years and years and years that are like classic timeless pieces for me personally that stand the test of time. And I think that's what we should all be striving towards, rather than trying to ride this trend wave for however long it lasts, which with TikTok is not very long at all. Oh my God, of course, as soon as I decide to film a video, there's a traffic jam outside and everyone's honking their horn. I hope that you can't hear that. Probably not because I'm on the microphone. So, trends that I dislike, these are very, very specific. I also asked everyone on Instagram stories yesterday to send me things that they didn't like the worst fashion trends at the moment. And honestly, most of them were a read of me. I was reading them all I wear this, I do this is me, that's me. So much appreciated. Thank you very much. I love a good roast, especially when I'm the hog. Well, let me read through what some people said. So I said trends that you guys hate. I should have said fashion because some people just jibed in with things that aren't relevant to fashion. Someone said that AI Instagram photo trend. Yeah, I hate that trend too. It's so stupid. I'm so over it. I was over it after I saw the first 3 of them, and then everyone kept doing it. And then, yeah, I don't want to see any more AI art in my life. Someone said silver clothes, and I recently posted a silver suit. So I was shade. Someone said logomania. I feel I've not seen logomania in a long time. Buying from fast fashion. And again, that's a debatable point. I have a pair of Boohoo jeans in my closet that I've worn for 4 years now. So it's yes, there are bad connotations to fast fashion, but also you could treat Dior like it's fast fashion, if you know what I mean. I feel that's a separate video. That's a separate video for another time. But yes, fast fashion isn't great. But also there are some people that can only afford fast fashion. And if they're buying it and wearing it for years to come, you can't persecute them for that because they're actually might be wearing clothes for longer, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. Someone said appropriation of goth culture. I don't think you can say that. Yeah, okay, if you appropriate a religion or an indigenous culture or something like that, then that's bad. But goth, no, that's not. Goth are not a people. Goth is a style or an aesthetic. It's not there were goths in the ancient days that studied some goth religion and were their own people, if you know what I mean. I don't think you can appropriate goth culture. You're saying that if I wear like stripy gloves and a lace dress, you're going to be like, stop appropriating goth culture. Like, no, that's dumb. It's not that I hate them, but Ugg boots. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people wear Ugg boots, but honestly, I'm not mad about it. Like, I honestly don't care. Like, if people want to be comfy, then that's fine. And some of them are kind of slay, like the black and the beige, like with the right outfit, it can work. White socks, a read against me, literally wearing white socks right now. Someone said dirty footwear or apparel. Me, all my shoes are dirty, but that's the aesthetic that I love. Someone said mullets, T. I used to have a mullet when I was younger, and I don't know what it is about them now. They just don't feel real. Like, and I think that's because it's a trend. It's like people are just growing a mullet because, and it's like, I don't see it, especially with the way some people dress and like the mullet as well. It just doesn't, they don't click. Like, they don't look right together. And I'm like, yeah, I feel bad for that person with the mullet. Y2K. Okay. This is kind of, yeah. I don't know. I feel like we've been in it for a while and it's not really going away. Honestly, at the moment, I feel like every single era exists within it at the same time. Like, we've surpassed repeating the eras and now they've all just like crammed into each other. Like, I see people dressing 70s, we see like cottagecore, we see like goth and alt, that kind of vibe. We see like the modern like soft boy aesthetic. There are so many things happening. I just don't think that they're phases anymore. I think they're just like constant all the time. Everything is happening, everything everywhere all at once, literally. Skinny jeans on men. I'm not even going to go through this, but honestly, I think they're coming back. I think at some point the skinny jeans are going to come back. Okay, here's a little, not disclaimer, because it's not a disclaimer. It's just like, you should know, like everyone should know that any trend that I mention in this video can be done well. And also trends that I think are nice can be done badly. Trends are like the blanket statement, but if I'm not liking it, it's because most of the time I think that it's done badly. But I have been proven wrong in the past, and I have then seen that trend done in a good way, if you know what I mean. So these are trends that I dislike and probably won't be wearing myself, but it doesn't mean that I don't think people can pull them off and look good. So don't take it too personally. Like, it just, you know, it's breezy. It is what it is. Let's just kick it off. Let's go into my first one, and that is going to be over accessorizing. Again, I think it can be done well, but I think that some people at the moment are equating like style or aesthetic to like just literally piling that shit on. Like, if you're going for a certain type of aesthetic, especially like this whole TikTok Y2K vibe, it is kind of like just like more is more, if you know what I mean. It's like there might be leg warmers, and there might be like a logo belt, and then there might be loads of like rings, and then there might be like bracelets, and then there might be like necklaces, and then there might be like a tie, and then there'd be like a top, and then with like a fishnet top, and then like something in the hair like a scrunchie or like pigtails, and then like headphones, and then like a headphone accessory, and then like jewelry on the face, and then like a backpack, and then like shoelace accessories, and it's just like a lot. Okay, it's just like more is more. And I think that over accessorizing is a real hot trend right now. And yeah, I don't know if I love it. But again, I think it can look cool and I think it can be done really well. I just think that sometimes I think less is more, and we don't have to just keep piling stuff on to make sure that the aesthetic is like known to everyone else looking at it, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's just for show rather than like something that they actually want to wear. I don't know where I'm going with this, but you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. So yeah, over accessorizing is the first one. But every aesthetic, like no girlies are getting away from this. And that kind of takes me into one of my second ones. So over accessorizing was the first one, and then my second one is Sheen core. And you know, when you look at a picture or like someone's outfit and they basically look like they're a carbon copy of Sheen. They might even not be. No piece might have been from Sheen. And I don't want to say this is shade, but you literally look like you bought everything from Sheen, if you know what I mean. Sheen. I don't say it. I don't say it in real life. I've never even been on the damn website, so I don't even know. But Sheen core. This is it. I've not even been on the website. And I know what it is. And I know what people look like. There's like prints. There's certain prints that are associated with Sheen. There's certain like kind of cutouts. There's certain like faux versions of popular brands that are available on Sheen, and then people look like Sheen, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Sheen core. We have a lot of different cores at the moment. I didn't know, right? I had this on my list, gorpcore, and I didn't really know what it meant. And the actual, like, there's a Grailed article about gorpcore here, and it says, Gorp, named after the colloquial term for trail mix, good old raisins and peanuts, is a style focused around wearing utilitarian, functional, outdoor-inspired gear. So yeah, I'm thinking like guys in like North Face with like a beanie, and it's like done up to here, and then they've got like some goggles. Everything's made of Gore-Tex. They have like some hiker boots on. They look like they're literally gonna go scale a mountain, which is absolutely fine. Like, people look good in it. People like it. People are very into it. I'm just not. So yeah, gorpcore. I didn't know it meant good old raisins and peanuts. That is hilarious. That makes it less cool than I thought it was. Here it's saying like Arc'teryx, Patagonia, North Face, Visvim. Yeah, it's that very kind of vibe. And I think it's been going for a long time, but it's just, oh yeah, this article's from 2019. But I've just seen it a lot lately, and I'm just like, don't care for it, if you know what I mean. Gorecore kind of takes me into my next point, which is balaclavas. I really don't like balaclavas. I think they look kind of stupid, if I'm being honest. Like the whole face mask, it reminds me of a face kini, and that's kind of what these face masks are. They're like balaclavas, where you're just kind of seeing like the eyes or like the mouth and stuff like this. I mean, I've said many a thing about balaclavas online before, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I feel like I personally just don't suit them. I think some people look great in balaclavas. No, honestly, some people should wear balaclavas all the time. Like, it should be a staple in their wardrobe. No, I'm kidding. Not really. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it makes sense. Like, if it's cold, I would love to have my whole face wrapped in like a knitted layer, because it would just feel so nice and cozy. I just don't like them when they're used in that kind of like fashion way, just because I feel like it's so done now. Like, Margiela was doing this a long time ago, and then Kanye kind of adopted it, which kind of pushed it into mainstream more. And then like other brands started doing like the whole face covering and stuff like this. And actually it makes a lot of sense in fashion, because like if everyone's face is covered, people are just looking at the clothes. Like, the face is actually a big part of the entire look, because if you're wearing an outfit and you chop off your head and you're like, this outfit slaps, like it looks amazing, but then you put your head back on it and you're like, actually, whoa, this doesn't suit me because it doesn't suit my face. But if you cover the face, every outfit makes sense. Honestly, try it. If you have a picture of you in an outfit and you feel like it doesn't really work, but then you chop off the head, you'll see that the outfit looks good. It was your face that was ruining it. Moving on from balaclavas to my next piece, and that is ties. I really don't like ties. I think ties started getting popular around 2020. I started seeing guys wearing like button-up shirts with like a loose tie, and then like, or maybe like a rebellious school kid fat knot on his tie. And yeah, I just keep seeing them pop up now and again. And I think I know that they don't suit me. I really don't suit like a white button-up shirt. Like, I had to wear one of those from age 3 to 18, and yeah, I just really didn't like it. A tie on a shirt, I get, even if it's loose and like disgruntled or whatever and all over the place, kind of cool. But then if you're just wearing like a random top, or wearing like a strappy top or some like a tank top, and then there's a tie on that, whoa. Like, no, that tie has no place being there. It reminds me of Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy in a bad way. Next one on my list. I think a lot of people wear this and a lot of people like it, and I have no fucking clue why. And that is fat laces. So when people wear like skater shoes and they have like the really thick fat laces that just like cover up all of the whole, like the front part of the shoe, I I really don't like it. I think it looks so ugly and I hate it. And I think the biggest culprit of these are the lanvin, like skate sneakers. They look like DC sneakers. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just see them and I'm like, no, like I'd rather not. But they're so popular. Like a lot of people have them, and that's absolutely fine. But I just fucking hate them to my very core. You know, I see a lot of people with them, and that's fine. If someone likes something, I'm not going to stop someone from enjoying it. But I can come on YouTube and tell you how much I fucking hate it. So that is all I'm going to say on that. Another like a main kind of trend in menswear that I'm just kind of over now. It's just the whole kind of like clean minimalism thing. Like I just feel like it's so stale now. I feel like it's so saturated. It's every single brand's lookbook is like an ALD kind of like version of like a Uniqlo spin-off. I don't know. I'm just very lost. Like it doesn't appeal to me at all. I understand that it does appeal to a lot of people, and a lot of people look good in it, and I feel like a lot of people should, you know, swap over to the whole like minimalist, clean vibe, wearing like Birkenstocks and New Balance and like Uniqlo and stuff like that. Like that is a very nice way to dress, especially for people that don't know what to wear. I feel like it's a really good like stepping off point, but I just feel like it's kind of like washed away any kind of like individuality within personal style. And I feel like some people don't really want to explore their personal style or kind of struggle to as well, which is completely fair. But I feel like getting lost in that whole kind of like nexus of like cream, beige, brown, just kind of like puts you into a little box and you kind of stay there because you're unwilling to lean away from that kind of like safe zone, if you will. But again, like I said, it's a very nice place to be for some people, and I think that some people would really enjoy dressing that kind of way, if you know what I mean. So it's not necessarily a trend that I hate. It's just I feel like it stunts growth, if you know what I mean. Like you're not able to evolve within that trend set really because you kind of get trapped in a color palette, if you know what I mean. But that's fine. Okay, guys, if you stuck around this long, thank you so much. Stay tuned for trends I love, which will be coming soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.